look at Wells Fargo. Really shocking, isn't it? One of the nation's biggest banks bullying thousands of employees into committing fraud against unsuspecting customers. It is outrageous that 8 years after a cowboy culture on Wall Street wrecked our economy, we are still seeing powerful bankers playing fast and loose with the law.
Hillary Clinton bashing Wall Street. Why not? Wells Fargo was caught in a massive fraud scandal in which bank employees created 2 million fake accounts to meet sales targets. It's ripe for some political picking. Shares of Wells Fargo hitting a new 52-week low today after the state of Illinois announced it's suspending $30 billion in investment activity with the bank. I want to go to Ashley Webster, our very own Ashley Webster, who's on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange for more on this story. Ashley, it keeps going.
It certainly does. With each passing day, Trish, we seem like there's someone else piling on. The Illinois State Treasurer today saying, or calling the actions of Wells Fargo downright shameful. And of course, this follows the lead from the state of California from last week, who said they too were going to suspend all their financial dealings with Wells Fargo for at least 1 year. Last year, by the way, Illinois did about $30 billion worth of financial transactions with Wells Fargo, and now they say they're going to look at all the dealings they have with the bank.
In addition to the suspension of investment activity, all existing relationships will be put under review to assess contractual terms and obligations. The moratorium on investment activity with Wells Fargo will remain in effect for 1 year.
And it's hard to put an exact dollar figure on this, Trish. We know it's going to cost Wells Fargo millions of dollars of not doing business with Illinois, although there's no specific number on that. There was a statement from Wells Fargo basically saying, we certainly understand the concerns that have been raised. That's probably the understatement of the day. But again, another day, another state now saying they're suspending their business dealings with Wells Fargo. So it's costing them a lot of money, and the pressure on the CEO of the bank, John Stumpf, ratcheted up just one more notch.
All right. Let me also ask you, I got a few seconds left, about Deutsche Bank, because it had been reported Friday that they were near some kind of deal. Now the Wall Street Journal says they're still in negotiations, but the deal has yet to be reached. How long is it going to take? I think investors really feel like they're sort of out in no man's land right now as they wait.
They really are. There's certainly a lot of nervousness about it. No German banks open today, so I guess we're not taking any lead from Europe earlier today. But the bank, you know, was very excited. We saw a big run-up in the markets last Friday on hopes that some sort of deal had been done, a deal that would not bring the collapse of Deutsche Bank. But we don't know anything at this point. Are they close to a deal? So the nervousness remains out there. Certainly they're going to want to get this deal done before the election. You can be sure of that.
So good to see you. Thank you so much.
Same
yes,
here,
you're right.
Trish.
Ashley Webster.